Yo, YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. I am Natureboichuck. This is Nature Reviews, and I have a big review today, guys. I'm going to give you an on-foot look of the Jordan 12 flu games. Yes, one of the most anticipated releases this year, other than what we've already had. But without further ado, let's get these things unboxed. This is going to be the box here. Of course, my size 10. You got your traditional cardboard box by Nike. There you go there. Let's go ahead and pop these things open. Whew. Look at that, baby. It's always a good thing when you can just fold it open. And you just smell the shoes, smell so good. Look at those babies there. These here look phenomenal. Let's take a quick look at the back. Original tabs, numbering of the 23 on the back. The leather looks great. I like the form more than anything on this particular model here. This one is shaped up great. Very close to the 2016 model. Let's take a look at the inside. Oh, that looks good too. Look at that box. Look at that box. Whew, look at that toe cap. Just, you know, Nike has been doing a phenomenal job on these particular models. They've been retro and coming back out. Some of the grill models. And I'm a fan of it. Now, this was a shoe that released also around All-Star Weekend. So a lot of people in that area were able to cop these early. So congrats to everybody who's able to cop this pair early. Now, as far as the release. Now, the release is coming up on March the 1st, which is going to be this weekend. And let me tell you something. Allocation is small on this particular model. I seen an earlier graph showing sneakers had somewhere around 20K on this particular model. Now this morning, JD Sport and Finish Line supposed to have had a early access for shipping, but it was only JD Sports who had the shipping. They have a great amount of stock, but the big sizes went extremely fast. Now Finish Line did not do any shipping because the day before they did the on-store pickup and those sold out abruptly. Now, looking at the shoe itself, everything is great about it. You're going to enjoy the look, feel of this particular model. The leather on it feels great, soft, textured, tumbled up, ruffled up, just like you wanted. The front portion around the end of the toe cap that wraps around, it's all authentic and great. The dyes look perfect. This is probably one of the best quality control model Jordans that I've seen so far this year. Of course, we got a long way to go. But everything on it looks great. Got your traditional, nothing new on the inside portion there. So nothing new there. You're going to have your label around the inside portion too. The shoestrings are OG style too. You don't have any extra set of laces. These almost never come with an extra set of laces on this particular model. But just the history of this shoe is rich itself. Now, I was lucky enough to be a teen around the time when Jordan actually wore these in the game. And of course, they were called the bread colorway, black and red 12s in 1997 until they were renamed the flu games due to the game that Michael Jordan wore these in. Now, the one thing I did remember, I was a big fan of Karl Malone back in the day. And on the particular team they played in the playoffs, this was game 5, and it was Stockton and Malone, one of the best dynamic duos for us pick and rolls that the NBA has ever seen. Before you got the Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili, things like that, and Tony Parker. So, you know, I know a lot of people have seen that, but in my younger days, that was probably the best dynamic duo for as a pick and roll that you had to deal with in the league. Now, Michael Jordan was coming up on a game. And this game was huge. This game was going to actually put them up in the series, if I'm not mistaken. And everybody was so worried about Jordan. Now, the mystery is he ate some bad pizza. It was food poison, whatever. But many named it the flu when it came down to it. And I think the food that he ate was pizza. I think I just said that. But he ate some pizza, which a lot of people kind of said it was food poisoning. But at the end all be all, Scottie Pippen had an interview on The Jump a long time ago talking about Michael Jordan before the game, how he was feeling and how the team was feeling, and him himself having to come in to pick up the slack. Now, early in this game, the Bulls were down the first half, Michael Jordan wasn't doing his best. He was kind of lackadaisical and almost typical of what you will find for his stamina and strength when somebody has the flu trying to play basketball. Now, that's something I've never done, but seeing this game just gave you the ultimate appeal of fight as a sports competitor, and that's what you've seen out of Jordan in the second half. Now, Byron, I want to say, is it Byron Russell? Yeah, Byron Russell was playing defense, and he was so-called the Jordan stopper. The Jordan stopper when it came to that game in that series. But long story short, great defense on Jordan to the second half. Jordan went off. He found a groove. Scotty was balling. And I'll never forget one time they dished the pass to Scotty going down the court, and Scottie Pippen missed the layup. Jordan came right back and finished it with a dunk that looked over at Scotty like, man, come on, bro. But that's just some of the memories of that game. And I think Michael Jordan finished with 38 points. But this was the hype. This how the hype was built for this shoe. It has never been forgotten. And it is one of 4 of the Jordan 12s that Michael Jordan actually wore in a game. The only particular model that he did not wear in the game was the Jordan 12 Obsidian colorway. That was that darker blue, I wouldn't say navy blue, but close to it, and white. That's the only one that you've never seen Michael Jordan actually wear in a NBA game. On foot, the shoe looks great. The black and red is awesome. I topped it off with some black socks. Guys, this shoe absolutely pops, and it is a fan favorite. Looking around the shoe, the graphics, the outlay, everything looks awesome on it. The particular feel of 12s are great. There are some very good hooping shoes, and one thing I'll say about the 12s, they last way longer than almost any Jordan, all the way up to, I would say, probably 17, 18, but last the longest for its wear. They also came with something exclusive. I can't remember the exact term that was used for this model, but it was the first of technology for Jordan to be able to be put in this shoe. I'll have it. I'll put it in the comment section. I just cannot remember it right now. But it was this first of its kind. But the soles in the inside, all the way around to the front portion of the foot feels great. I really enjoyed putting this sneaker on, and of course, just like my older classics that I have, which are going to be the Taxis, these are probably going to be a keeper for me also. Guys, look, this is a great shoe. Get into the release. Don't wait, because I promise you, these are going to sell out. Especially if you're on the bigger side, you have a very slim chance of copping this shoe. The smaller sizes, 9.5 below, you're going to be able to do well if you need to cop this shoe. Not too much panic, but get on your sneakers app, Foot Locker, Finish Line, City Gear, whatever it may be, to go ahead and get inside the raffles to cop this shoe, because it may become a challenge once everybody finds out this shoe is releasing. Now, it is kind of slightly ignored because of the Union 1 release, but I'm telling you, it's a lot of people in the trenches who do not care about that Union release. They care about these. I'm Natureboichuck. This is another review from Nature Reviews. I will see you guys next time.